Vision, man. I'm talking about Ryan Garcia, man, and I did a video and I decided not even to post it to the Patreon. I decided not even to post it, man, about Blueface and Whack 100, and I guess Yellow Belly was there too with him, Yellow Beezy. I decided not to post it, man. I deleted it, but I'll speak on that in a nutshell as well in this video. I'm gonna try to keep it PG at the highest. Check out the Real 101 playlist. So y'all see what Ryan Garcia doing. He got India Love, you know, a bop. Do I believe he didn't know that she dated Devin Haney, whatever, right? And now she got Krishan Rock on his page and stuff. And like I said, one thing about black people, man, they forget quicker than they forgive. And all these people are going on these people's streams, on this guy's stream, and he can't survive without the black viewer. He can't survive without the black co-star or the black A-lister. I mean, outside of Devin and Tank Davis fight, all his other fights, it wasn't sold out. It wasn't nothing great about it. But what we do is we love to outsource and big up the others. Should know, after what he said about black people, should no black person go on Ryan Garcia's platform. Real talk, every time he check in, he should have to check in somewhere, and niggas should really run his pockets. How Big U was doing niggas in California. Every time Ryan Garcia check in, right? Every time Ryan Garcia check in somewhere, they should run his pockets and make him pay a fee. But they don't do that. They don't do that to Hector. They don't do that to Brad. They do that to other Pookies, other Ray Rays. That's what they do it to. And this is why when you hear people talking about the black community, it's no community. This is why the matriarchy, the PooKeshia matriarchy, the Pookie matriarchy is synonymous with white supremacy. It's synonymous with holding the black community back. It's synonymous for it. If you got rid of them, the black community would prosper at an amazing rate. Because they love racists. They didn't care when Eminem said the N-word. It's a whole audio of Eminem saying black bees ain't shit. White women are better. You know what black women said? Oh, he apologized for that. He said he's sorry for that. I'm telling y'all, the black community, the hood rat community, that community right there, it's the biggest thing holding the black community back. More than a hooded Klan member, more than a racist Hector like Ryan Garcia. Right then and there, it shows you that black people still working with Ryan Garcia and his security team. You start seeing PooKeshia still going on his channel. You see why, people like Dr. Ben Carson, delineated away from, the black American community. You see why, what's the brother that paid all their debt off at Morehouse, got away from, and they get out of here. You see why, like, Jesse Jackson and Reverend R. Shopton don't live in Harlem and they moved to more affluent communities. You see why. It ain't no saving these niggas, man. I keep telling y'all that. It ain't no saving these people, bro. It ain't no saving these people, man. They heroes are rappers. They heroes are prostitutes, strippers. And the one thing about these rappers, these prostitutes, these strippers, these athletes, I say this all the time, especially about the athletes with money and the entertainers, they don't believe they black, bro. They don't believe they black. They not with us, man. They not with, for real, like, they not with us. But for people who really want the community to move forward, rappers, athletes, for the majority of the fact, PooKeshia's, these are their role models. I mean, come on now. And they love to move. They love to go on these white supremacist channels, man. No Jumper, Vlad TV. They feel validated. There's no bigger raccoon in the black history than the matriarchy, than Pookie, than Ray Ray, than these rappers, than these athletes. Look at the harm that Diddy brought to his community because Brad bust down his back. What that had to do with us? You selling your soul and asshole allegedly to Brad and to the devil. What they got? What we got to suffer for? At least if you gonna sacrifice, help bring the community out, man. They all fake, bro. All of it is fake. Whack 100, Blueface, Yellow Belly. Why are y'all even on the stream for with Ryan Garcia after he disrespected black people? I'm telling y'all, man, Pookie and PooKeshia, bro, they are the biggest coons. They are the biggest agents of white supremacy that you ever should be. They are the boulder that's laying on the black. If you got rid of them, you got rid of all these ignorant motherfuckers in the ghetto, not the ones that want to do better and make the right decisions. You got rid of all these people that create repetitive cycles, having babies with Pookie, raising Pookie, raising the PooKeshia, not caring if she get pregnant again, letting her get pregnant and be a single mom like she did. These people are literally sitting here and moving and shaking with a dude that called y'all the N-word. That said, and I know George Floyd ain't no big figure, but you know why he say George Floyd. He said all type of crazy shit. And you go on that platform. But let you say some shit about Hector, or let you just do what Terrence Crawford did with the WBC. They wouldn't serve fucking Terrence Crawford a corn on the cob with the mayo on there. They wouldn't serve that to him. He dead to Hector until he pay his debt. Let's keep it real. He can go out here. He can go out there with the mariachi band with the hat on. Man, they don't fuck with you, man. They gonna put the word out. If not, they might put some cheese on your head. They might send a little Tatiana and say you touched her. That's how they get down. These dudes too slow to understand that. They think that's their friend. They think when they touch money, they untouchable. Ask Kanye, went from a billionaire to not a billionaire real fast. I think Diddy is the one they elevated after they took Kanye being a billionaire. But this is I'm telling y'all, man, this is what it is. But then when you speak well and you do well for yourself and you move out the hood, oh, you the sellout. When you go get with a woman that has the same ambitions that you, that has the same values that you, and she just so happened not to be black, then you a real sellout. I'm supposed to stay in the community with a bunch of these Brad worshipers, these Hector worshipers, the people who don't want to do better, the people that look up to Brad, look up to Becky, wear their hair like Brad and Becky, that look for validation, that look down on black men but be sleeping with Brad and Hector behind our back, who delete black babies but keep mixed babies. That's what we supposed to do. Who move and shake with Ryan Garcia, no self-respect for themselves, no self-respect for their pride. These rap ninjas who do all this beef with each other, shoot out with each other, big up all these white platforms with each other, but when it comes to another brother, they want to charge you. Or they don't want to come on your platform. They want to, oh, where you from? Who you with? Or, when it come to harming another brother, y'all harm them. Y'all still ain't harmed George Floyd. Let's get out of here with that, man. They the biggest coons in our community, y'all. I keep telling y'all that. They the biggest, they the number one attack dog on the black community, man. I'm telling you. No self-respect, bro, because they broke. No self-respect. They might as well go to the Klan rally and buck dance for the Klan, perform for the Klan, and they would. Remember, Tank said, I'll perform at an LGBT event. All these dudes, man, once y'all figure out that they not with us, and I mean productive black men, productive black women, once you realize that these people are not with us, bro, leave them behind. You don't owe them nothing, bro. Because they don't owe us nothing. They don't even look out for us. A white guy can bump a black, there's one of them niggas the same way they bump you, and they give them a pass and they ready to send you to the upper room. I keep telling y'all, no self-respect, bro. These dudes get a couple dollars. Brad put a couple dollars in their pocket and they think they above it. But then when they chew them up and spit them out and they got to go through the ringer, then they black again. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. These dudes are fake. Don't let them Jasmine Crockett that hoe from Jasmine Crockett confuse y'all like y'all let Kamala confuse y'all. Don't allow that to happen. Oh, Stephen A is an issue. Ain't no productive black woman go make her mission to tear down another black man, or you want to consider Stephen A black male, to push her agenda. She's a fucking sellout right then and there. Why don't you go attack some of these white supremacist politicians? Why don't you go attack some of these? Matter of fact, why don't you do your job and serve your people and let your job do yourself? They get on podcasts and attack other black people right then and there. You know they're a fucking sellout. You know you a sellout. That's a fact. So you gotta, rise to the top, right? And she's a tether. She gotta rise to the top by tearing down Stephen A. Why don't you tear down Melanie Trump? Why don't you go tear down, that dude out there in California? What's the dude's name? Gavin Newsom? All the terrible ideas he had. You can steal something as long as it's under $1,000, and they can't do nothing. Like, come on, man, get out of here, man. As soon as y'all wake up and find out, man, ain't no unity in this black community, and that shit, man. Productive black people. That's it. Productive black people who want to do better. Productive black people who want to marry and keep us longevity and do the right thing. That's it. Hit the link in the description. Follow me on X, Facebook, Patreon. Everything in the link tree is the first link in the description. Peace.